What is up, you guys? My name is Madison. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. So today is going to be my shop my stash. I was going to do one last month, but by the time that I had the time to film it, it was 3 days away from April. So I figured why not just wait until April. So now I'll be doing that. So right here, I have all the products that I pulled last month. Yeah, I'm going to go through them, give you my thoughts on them, tell you if I used them or not. Yeah, so the first thing I have is the Real Hair Dream So Big eyeshadow palette. I used this like once. It's pretty. It's very neutral, and I have a lot of neutrals, so yeah, that's about it. I mean, I used it a couple times. The quality could be better, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Next, I have the Blank Glow Getter face palette, and I used this shade and this shade a bunch, but I didn't really reach for it because it's sitting with my eyeshadows, so I feel like if I kept it somewhere else I would get use out of it, but they're really good. I definitely recommend if you were thinking of trying it out. The next thing I have is this huge iconic London bronzer, and it's very dark for me, so I have to use like a super light hand. I used it a couple times. You can see some of the wear right about here. But yeah, it's super dark, kind of hard to work with, especially while I'm still like super pale and everything. Let's talk about lip products. So I have 4 lip products here. I have this Sephora Goji Lip Balm. I have this Context lipstick in the shade Tears Are Falling. Just a nice nude brown. I have this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee, and I have the Color Icon Wet n Wild Lip Gloss in the shade Cancer. I am not a Cancer, I am a Sagittarius, and the Sagittarius gloss was gorgeous, and I almost bought it, but I didn't, because I have self-control. This is pretty. I didn't really use it that much, because it's not really that, like, a spring shade. I definitely use it, like, more in the fall. It's very similar to the liquid lipstick I have in my Project Pan, just a little less pink. And so that one just kind of fits more into like the springy vibes. This one is gorgeous. I love pairing it with my lip liners. They just matched so well. This was pretty as long as I was wearing it like on my own, or like put like a clear gloss on top of it, but just in general, it just wasn't my favorite. It was kind of drying, but I'll use it. And then I have this one, and my mom got it for me because she thought it would be a clear gloss, but it is not. It's holographic, so I can only wear it with so many looks and making it look good. So yeah, it also made my lips dry, but I also just think my lips are dry, so yeah. Next, I have 2 concealers. I have the Wet n Wild Incognito Mega Last in the shade Medium, and I have the L'Oreal Infallible Wear in the shade Oatmeal. I love this. I think it's amazing. I think it blends super well. I can't blend this with my fingers, so it makes it harder in the mornings. Definitely recommend CoverGirl and this one. But yeah, that's just my opinion. It's not the end of the world. Can use like a wet brush or something. I have the One Fine Line eyeliner. This is just my main eyeliner. I'm never going to take it out because I need to use it. But yeah, it's from Bare Minerals. I like it. I like it for tight lining, and then like getting like right here, like if I'm doing like that, I like to use it like right here. But and then I have this like huge ass Dragon Beauty lip liner that I did not touch because I am so focused on the other 2, but this is also just so big. Like, this is so like inconvenient. Like, I understand why she did it, but girl didn't have to do that. So then I have this mascara. I have this mascara, and I think I'm allergic to it, and let me tell you why. So when it goes on, my lashes look gorgeous. They're curled, they're long, they're pretty. When it dries, I get like flakes under my eyes, like my eyelashes are falling out, and like it's so difficult to get off. This is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Hydrofuge, and my friend got this for me specifically because it was orange, and CoverGirl is cruelty free. It's in the shade Berry Black. I didn't know mascara had shades other than like black and brown and blue, and yeah. But yeah, if you have sensitive eyes, don't get this. But like, yeah, it also like 2 days later, I'm still like getting like the little black specks under my eyes, and it's just annoying. But I'm going to use it because I don't like opening new mascaras and switching them out. So next I have the Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. I love this. It's wonderful tastical. I love it. I'm using the other e.l.f. spray currently, so when I finish that I might roll this back in, but for now, not my thing. I also have the NYX HD Finishing Powder. I love this. It's in the shade Translucent. Surprisingly, this doesn't have a white cast on me, because normally like stark white powders have one, but no, it just made my face, like my hand, look just super glowy. And I mean, like, it's matte, like it makes my face like matte, but Next I have the Milani Chill Out Primer. I use this as well as like the illuminating one on my Oscar night day thing. And I love this. This is so good. I love Milani primers. It's amazing, but I think it's time to take it out. And then again, I have my clear brow gel, which I'm not going to switch out. There's no need to open a new one when that one's perfectly fine. And then I have my eye cream that I use before makeup. Looks like that. Got it in a BoxyCharm because I like having like a day eye cream and a night eye cream. This is the Yezu Vitamin C Bright Eye Cream from Cha 7, I guess. That's what it says. But yeah, that's it. Time to get new products. So first we have all my primers, and I'm thinking of maybe taking out this L'Oreal Hydrate Primer. This is the only one I haven't used yet. I've even used this one a couple times, but this is pretty much brand new, and I would really love to use it. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Hydrating Primer because I definitely need one right now. Next is setting spray, and I'm not going to pull either one of these because I want to finish up the one in my project pan and be focused on that, so I have another empty and I can use up these two. I've decided to completely skip out on foundation and only go for a concealer, specifically one targeted towards spot correcting, and I'm going to use this Milani Conceal and Perfect in the shade Light Beige. Because I do have a light concealer that I'm working on, as well as two foundations in my project pan. Next is bronzers, and I think I'm going to actually pull this e.l.f. palette right here because it's new and I would really love to test it out before it gets too light for my skin tone, because these are super lightly pigmented, and yeah, I would really love I'd love to check this one out. Next is blush, and I decided to completely take out my palette because I feel like I would get more use if it was in my drawer. Oh, sorry about this. Ooh, sorry about that light right there. But I'm going to pull out this NYX Sweet Cheeks blush, because it's a nice peachy color and it's just a super nice flush on the cheek. Next is highlights, and I think I'm going to pull this Milani highlight right here. This is in the shade 01 Strobe Light. And yeah, I've only used this once or twice and I would really love to get more use out of it. Next I have powders. You can see me right there. Okay. So next I have powders, and I think I'm going to actually use this Bare Minerals one since I'm almost done with my other one. And this is the Clear Radiance, and it's super small, so I might even be able to get at least half of this done, possibly by the end of this month if my other powder goes to plan. Next I have lip gloss, and I have quite a bit here, obviously, but I do think I'm going to pull this LA Colors Glossy Lips Moisturizing Sheer Lip Gloss just to have a good clear lip gloss on hand. And I think I'm also going to pull this one. This is in the shade Apple Strudel. It looks very orange on camera. It is not. It's more of a pastel pink actually, but this is the NYX Butter Gloss. Next are lip liners and lipsticks. I'm not going to pull a lip liner because I'm so focused on the other two, but I will pull this MAC red lipstick since I've been loving red lipstick, especially in the spring and summer. And also, I know this looks super dark, but it's not, I promise. This is the Half Caked liquid lipstick in the shade Theme Song, and it's just a gorgeous light brown. And the last thing I have is palettes. I obviously have 4 right here. I have the Suno Hashidona. I have this Tropical Days Precision Formula and my Modern Renaissance, which these 3 were in Paneless eyeshadows that I decided to stop doing but want to still get use out of. as well as my Modern Renaissance, which is my Fan That palette. So coming back here, I want to find things that kind of both complement and contrast with those colors. So I'm thinking of maybe pulling a pink or a purple. So I have this one. This is the ColourPop Hello Kitty and Friends, I guess, winter collection. And it is a pastel purple, kind of pinky one, but it still has quite a few oranges in there. I also have this Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions, which I absolutely love, which looks like this. And I definitely think that this is one of the ones I will pick. The only other option that I'm really thinking of, the Lime Crime Venus 3 palette, looks like this, because I absolutely love that top row and that Paradise shade right there, that dark purple. And so yeah, I'm going to compare the two and decide which one I would like. So looking at them side by side, Lime Crime's Venus 3 just looks a lot brighter and a lot more springy, so I'm going to go with that one. And this is what the drawer looks like. So that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. On my social media will also be down below, and I will see you next time, whenever that may be. Bye!